Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, another NASCAR Thunder 2003 career mode episode. We have Michigan as our first race today. We also have Sonoma or Infineon, whichever way you want to call it, but those are the two races we got today, and then we got Daytona coming up next episode, which we are great at. So hopefully we can try to win that. We did finish our R&D for our chassis grip last episode, and we started on some engine power ones. That will take 12 races, cost us $1 million. Hopefully we can, that will really help us out, and hopefully the new chassis that we're getting built in 9 races will be really nice for us as well. That will be very, very useful. We are going on to Michigan. We don't got to worry about sponsorship stuff until next episode. In the standings, we're sitting 36, a little above Frank Kimmel. We're pretty far behind Nadu at this point, so getting up to the top 35 is going to be tough. Daytona is going to help a lot next week, or next episode, I should say, not next week, but don't know if we'll catch them. But Dale Jarrett's up front. Gordon's actually making a run at him now. I remember when he was like over 100 back, I think like an episode or two ago. He's down to 57 back from Dale Jarrett. We got Mark Martin 3rd, Tony Stewart 4th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 5th, 116 back. So the first 2 seasons, Gordon won the championship, and then Jarrett won the second one. The top 2 champions of the last 2 years are 1st and 2nd. Very fitting. We'll see if any of them can repeat in the last 2 years, and I see if Jarrett can go back to backs. But let's get on to Michigan and see how we could do. Alright, let's see what we could do in qualifying. I ran like a 1.5 seconds off of the pole time, which was a 38.3, I think. I don't know who ran it. I ran a 39.8, so I was like a 1.5 seconds off, but hopefully that will put us in a decent spot. This first lap's going to be kind of slow because we were slow at the line. We only had like 172, 173 at the line, I saw. And I can get up to like 187, 188-ish by the time we hit the line, so we definitely should be much quicker on the second lap. Try and run a little high for 3 and 4 here. Get a run in for the second lap is my goal. Not get slowed up too much. Just try to carry as much speed as we can off turn 4 here for the start of this lap. Try and see what we can do here. 188 at the line. That was a 40.3, so I know I can get in the 39s. It's 39th so far. Not a great 1 and 2. I kind of got down low, but then I had to brake because I started getting super tight on exit, but I was really fast on entry, so might even out. I'm not sure for what I usually run there. 3 and 4, it all depends on how we do here. Able to stay somewhat low, trying to not do too much turning to where we don't get too much stability help. Should be a decent lap. Definitely going to be in the 39s, I would think. But 39 what? 39.8. Okay, that was slightly quicker than practice. What does that put us? 30th. I will take 30th.
MRN is coming to you live from Michigan International Speedway for today's Sirius Satellite Radio 400. Michigan is known for some great racing and some fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
Michigan is wide with plenty of banking in the turns. You can get 3 wide pretty easily here. That always makes for some exciting race action.
In 2001, Dodge returned to NASCAR with its first victory in 24 years, courtesy of Sterling Marlin.
That victory here at Michigan ended a winless streak of 170 races for Marlin as well. The move to Dodge was a good one for him as he picked up 2 wins and finished in the top 10 in points for the first time since 1996.
We really haven't seen a good finish this season from the Windcraft car.
Boy, that's the truth. That makes it even harder to focus on race day. He needs a good finish today to regain some confidence in himself.
Oh, Junior got pole. Rusty's second. It looked like Frank Kimmel was pretty far up there when they were talking about Sterling. He was next to him. I believe that was 18th Sterling was, so Frank Kimmel would be 17th then. I want to try and get down to the bottom, cut this guy off a little bit, but we were just getting put 3 wide because we're slow on restarts here. That is fine. Jerry Nadu got by us, who we're trying to catch in points. I don't think we're going to be able to catch him in this race if he's already in front of us. Got some faster guys back here like Stewart, which is interesting. Jeff Burton's back here as well. Kurt Busch is back here. Like, why are all these guys way back here? This is kind of crazy. They qualified very terribly. But these are the kind of tracks I need that new engine power for, like that we're trying to work towards now. because like the car's got decent grip. I cannot wait for that new chassis in 9 races. Oh my goodness, we are so slow on the exits here. Okay, we're just gonna get blown by everybody. Wow, I was not expecting like just to be this slow down the straights and everything. That's kind of crazy. I'm actually quicker in the corners to the AI than I am on the straightaways. Got into the fantasy guy a little bit, but no harm, no foul, really. Just got him a little loose, made him fall back. Somebody fell way far back early on. Okay, I thought Elliott was so Elliott Sadler, that is, was in last, but that's not the case. They're 38th, 39th behind me. Don't know what happened to the guys behind them though on the start of the race. They must have gotten together or something. Fell really far back. Not 100% sure because there's what, 4 of them way back there. So if we could kind of hold that distance, that'd be nice. Try to stay in front of these two if we possibly can. I don't know if that's gonna be able to happen, honestly. Trying to do the best we can through the corners. That was actually a really good 1 and 2 for us. Try and run this like we're running Daytona. Try to block both lanes and stuff. We got sent down on at Pocono, I think it was last episode, where it was, dang it, who was it? Todd Bodine, and then also Shane Hall. Both of them sent it all the way down into the grass to get under me into a corner and hit me up the track. It was crazy. Never in my life would I have expected seeing something like that. That was nuts. But it is what it is. Wow, we hit 200 on the front stretch there. That's crazy. I just now noticed that within that draft. That was kind of nuts, hitting 200 miles an hour on the front stretch at Michigan. That is awesome. We are going so fast. It's crazy at the front stretch here. That is kind of wild, but we're going to have to pit here probably about lap 10 to 11, somewhere around that. Oh, I'm overshooting this corner. Don't hit the wall. Tires aren't worn out yet. They're starting to get worn in really quick, and hopefully we can try to hold these guys off behind us, but we're going to have to be pitting here in like 5-6 laps time, and hopefully we don't lose too many more spots. If we can kind of hold this second plus lead on the guys behind us, that would be awesome. Well, it took Ken Schrader a couple laps, but he actually did catch us. I'm going to try and block him off a little bit there. It looks like Jamie McMurray may be behind him. He's catching very quick now that Ken Schrader's caught us. We're really good in 1 and 2, I believe. It's 3 and 4 I really suck in. I need to get a timing better for the entry of the corner and all that, because I am really struggling in 3 and 4 on the entry, slowing down and all that. Oh, I did not mean to actually clip him like that. I tried to just get in front of him and slow him up. We just hit halfway on fuel, so we can honestly go up to like lap 13 or 14. Probably going to want to pit around 10 or 11 anyways. There's some people already starting to pit. Jamie Murray's going to pit. Getting a handful of people going into the pit lane right now. All the way up to 35th. So probably like 5-6 people pitted right there. Not crazy. Nothing too crazy there. Try and stay out in front of Ken Schrader here. I don't even know who's behind us. Oh, they all pitted as well. So even the 2 behind us also pitted, which is quite interesting. And they usually get better after they pit, so that's a little scary because we actually were okay speed. I feel like we have a top 40 car potentially, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do for pitting wise to make the car better, because honestly the car feels all right. We were just slow raw. I feel like we're just slow on power mainly. And that upgraded power that we're working on right now would be really nice for this track. Cannot wait for that, and then also Daytona. I do think we have a new engine that's being repaired. I know there's one being built, but I think there's one being repaired as well. I don't know when that will be done by, the repaired one that is. It may be done after Daytona, unfortunately. And we may have one... This is our best engine currently, the 64 that I'm using, 64 power. We have one that's 63. And actually, I'm going to pit right here, coming into lap 10. Kind of undercut a little bit. Get down to the 70 miles an hour, though. Okay, we're good. That was a little sketchy, but we got down there. That's all that matters. But tires felt fine. Just wanted to try to like undercut Elliott Sadler, or not Elliott Sadler, Ken Schrader. I always get them mixed up because of the car. Try and undercut him a little bit, see if we can jump him in the standings potentially. Because if we can have a good stop here, that'd be nice. Because I felt like my entry to pit lane was great.
Good save.
And of course we get a pit stop issue. 19.7. Oh my goodness. Every time. Like, pit crew has only messed up once all year. It wasn't even on camera. It was when I redid Dover, I think it was, last episode. Because I messed up, skipped qualifying by accident, had to redo, like, I was gonna do Pocono, and then had to redo Dover in front of it because I accidentally hit start race instead of qualifying and didn't get a qualify, so I had to reset, and I forgot to save after Dover and had to redo that race, and they messed up in that race. But that's like the first time, that's the first race on camera where they actually have messed up, which is quite unfortunate. I'm very sad about that because they've been very, very good this whole season. I think that's Ken Schrader just now pitting, so we're like a lap behind him now. So we're in dead last currently. Not sure where we're gonna come out compared to the guys that pitted before us and or the guys that are on pit road now. I guess we're behind the guys that already pitted because we had that issue as well. Because I think John Andretti's that car that's in front of us on the top lane. Some guys are coming down on the bottom, but the sole car in the back, it looks like John Andretti. It looks like a blue and yellow car to me. So I would imagine that's him. And I don't think he was in front of us. If he was one of those back four, that would make sense because I didn't really see him. He could have started in front of us though. I'm not 100% sure. Couple cars on pit road right here. We're gonna pass any of them for actual position. Does not look like it. So we are sitting in dead last right now. I think that might be Ken Schrader coming out of turn 1 and 2 right now out of pit lane. So he's gonna be out ahead of us, unfortunately, because of our pit issue. I feel like we actually would have jumped him because we had like 2 to 3 seconds on that stumble, which really sucked. But it is what it is. A lot of leaders on pit road now, so we'll get our lap back, which is nice, and hopefully continue going on from there. It looks like John Andretti's actually pitting right now, so he might have been one guy that's actually in front of us. Actually, that was Casey Kane, who is already in front of us and now just pitted. So we'll see where we cycle out to at the end of this. That's Shane Hall. That's actually 4 positions, so we're actually going to have a pretty big gap on him because he's just leaving pit road. So that's actually going to be really nice. At least we're not dead last, and then hopefully somebody else will blow a motor in this race, and that will be nice. Ooh, somebody blew their motor. Who is it? Who blew their motor? It looks like Steve Parks. Unfortunate. And it looks like, speaking of John Andretti, Casey Kane just got around him up in front of us, and John Andretti may be falling back to us. I don't know if we'll have enough time to catch him, though. We only got 3 laps. He is pretty far up there, and Shane Hall is slowly catching me from behind. He's only 1.6 seconds back now, and he's been catching us each lap right now. I need to stop messing up in 3 and 4 like we did on that last lap, but somebody blew a motor. We're in 41st, which is nice. Not dead last. We're even running on track, which is nice. So at least we're somewhat competitive. If we wouldn't have had that pit crew mistake, I think I could possibly get 40th, being up there with Andretti, really. We would have been right around where Casey Kane was coming out of pit road. It seems like he's a little faster at this point than us. But I think we could be up there in front of John Andretti at this point and be in 40th, which is nice. But I'm going to have to hold off Shane Hall here. I think Junior's still in the lead. I see a red car behind us, and he definitely is in the lead because they are hitting the white flag right now. Just need to really kill it here, 1 and 2. We've been really good in 1 and 2. It's 3 and 4 that we struggle in big time. Dang, I did not need that stability on the exit there. Shane Hall is catching us so fast. He's got it down to about a second maybe. If he can get lapped here in 3 and 4, that would be awesome, because that would save us from him overall. Come on, Junior, go and get in front of Shane Hall. Go, Junior, go. That's going to save us in this last lap. Yeah, he got in front of him. Let's go, Junior. And we're going to be on the lead lap. Shane Hall's a lap down, so we are going to be 41st for sure, because Junior's going to go flying by us here because they keep racing for the lap after. Going into the pits, it makes no sense, but Shane Hall is not going to be able to pass us 4 position because he just finished. I think even if we let him by right here, he's just going to go and pit. Yeah, he's going down to that low side with Junior. We're going to be 41st. That really did save us, I feel like, because Shane Hall is really quick catching us, but not going to be able to do anything. I'm just going to go high just so we don't get ran into from him. And yep, still in 41st. He's going into the pits. not going to get dead last on track. That's actually pretty exciting. I'm happy about that. I wanted to catch John Andretti up there. We just didn't have enough laps to do so. But, you know, I'll take 41st. Not the worst effort in the world. But Junior gets the win. Gordon gets second, so he's catching up to Dale Jarrett slow and steady. Got a good amount of money and some happiness bonus, which is nice. $224,000 in that one singular race. Kimmel fell all the way back from 17th, so he was quite slow. Casey Kane was flying there at the end. He got by another guy. Where was Jarrett at? That's what I'm looking for. He got 6th, so he got 150 points, did not lead any laps. Gordon led a lap, so 175 to 150. He's gonna gain 25 points in him there. He's gonna have the second place deficit of, what is that, 32 now. He was 57 back, so points are getting tight. We're just about hitting halfway in the season. We only got $128,000 in the bank because of all the stuff we did last episode, but we're going on to Infineon, which is a road course. Engine-wise, what do we have? Did we just get a new engine? Yeah, we just got a new engine repaired. That's perfect for Daytona coming up. Which one's repaired? Oh, this one's only 64. Dang, it got repaired. It's only 64. That's a struggle. Low-key, I'll probably use that for Daytona. Probably gonna use this one, or should I use this one maybe for Infineon and then get this one repaired? Or I use this one and start getting this one repaired now. I could probably do that. I'll use the 97. Let's repair the 92 because that one's actually gonna get really good. Let's do it. Oh, I don't even have money to do this is the problem. 49,000. It's gonna do 6 races. Damn. See, some of these are 3 races, so the older engines cost less amount of time to redo. Okay, that makes sense. So I can't really do that right now. What would this get this one up to? Only 64, not worth it. That one will get that up to 64, and this one will go all the way back up to 67. Costs 6 races, but I'll probably use this one then for this race because it takes longer. We're getting another one built also. Let's go to the cars, modify this car, select engine. We'll use this one. It's already in the car. Perfect. Now, what chassis do I want to use? Tire grip, this one's gonna be repaired after this race, so we could probably use this one for Daytona, I would imagine. This has 66 downforce. I kind of want to go see the chassis now. Did it say what it's gonna go to? Drafting 57, downforce 64. It's not that good, honestly. That one's gonna be repaired after that race, so maybe I want to use a different one. Leave this chassis for Daytona just so we can have more downforce and drafting on all that, because the drafting on that 62, the other one's only gonna be 57. Durability is pretty good on it, so let's use this one. 62 grip and all that, not too terrible, but it's on a road course. We're honestly okay at the road courses. We got really lucky in the last one, like pitting, and then because our hood flew off or something because we had a ton of damage, and then we ended up in like the top 30 or something here, I think, at Infineon last time. So it's going to be quite interesting. Sponsorship wise, we'll have to deal with the primary after Daytona and the rest of these after the race after Daytona, which I honestly don't even know what it is. I think it was Chicagoland, right? Yeah, Chicagoland. So Infineon, and then we got a Daytona race next episode, which I'm super excited about. So let's get on to Sonoma and see how we can do. All right, let's get into qualifying. I actually feel like really confident with this because I ran the fastest I've ever ran by far. I ran like a 1:14.1, and that is way faster than I ran before because I ran like a 1:15.5 in like the first couple laps, and it was already the fastest I ran. So I don't know what the fastest I ran before this race was, because I already had the fastest at like a 1:15.5 in this practice, and then I got down to a 1:14.1. And then the pole time's still a 1:12 something, but I think with a 1:14, we could honestly qualify like top 20 or even top 15, who knows? As long as I nail my lap, that's the main thing. I changed a little bit of gear ratio, and I think a little bit of the sway bar or something, just trying to make it not be crazy. I know this race is super short as well. May have to do a pit stop, not 100% sure. Can't 100% remember because usually there's like a caution at these road course races. That was a really good turn 10 there. Try and slow down here for the hairpin. Take it nice and tight if we can. Pretty good hairpin, and honestly might have more speed for this second lap, so think this is still going to be a pretty good lap here. Yeah, this is going to be a good lap still. 1:13.1 and we're 13th. Oh my goodness, I ran a second faster than practice. I think I'm done. I don't think I can get faster than that. Like, that's crazy. We're like a second or so, like less than a second off the pole time. And I'm shocked that we're all the way back in 13th with that. Usually the road course are like a lot more spread out in times. Speaking of the road courses in like NASCAR, like I know Juan Pablo Montoya is running at Watkins Glen next weekend, which is going to be cool. Let's see his like return in a cup car, first time in a next gen stuff. So I'll be interested to see how he does. Hopefully he can run pretty well. That'd be awesome. But I don't even know all who's running it. Like I don't remember hearing if SVG is running Watkins Glen. I think he might be. So that means Allmendinger's probably not, I imagine, because I think SVG just runs the 16. And then Dinger runs the weeks that he's not there and stuff like that. But, oh, that was a good turn 10 too. Honestly, this could be a faster lap. I don't know. As long as I don't butcher this final turn, trying to slow it down, take it a little tighter. Might have slowed down too early though. This might be a slightly faster lap. Might be a 12. It might be a 12. No, it's slower. 13.6 I think there. But a 1:13.1, I will take that all day. That's awesome.
NASCAR Winston Cup Racing is in the Sonoma Valley today. MRN is live with flag-to-flag coverage of today's Dodge Save Mart 350 from the Infineon Raceway. It always makes it interesting to watch these drivers have to turn left and right.
Well, these guys only run on road courses twice a year, which means they don't spend much time tuning for them. There is a good chance we'll see a new face in victory lane at the end of this one.
The Wincraft car is having some trouble in the points this year.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Steve Park is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And, of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Elliott Sadler will start this race a little farther back than he's used to.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried something a little different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, I'm glad to see like Frank Kimmel starting dead last. I don't know where Jerry Nadeau is exactly. I didn't quite see him. But we're on this inside lane, which I'm happy for turn 1 up here. I know everybody's going to start braking super aggressively and stuff. Once we get to this uphill, actually they're not as bad as I remember them being, because I remember like really slamming into everybody right there and stuff. We already fell back 17th. That's okay though. I don't expect to really stay up here very well. I usually, do this stuff and go off the track and nail the wall and stuff. Usually destroy my car at these road courses. I just completely like left hooked Gordon there. Somehow he saved that. That was wild. Oh yeah, these hairpins, they brake really hard too is what it is. Okay, I thought it was turn 1, but no. I think I saw Jerry Nadeau go by us though when I smacked the wall. I did see somebody else go out and smack the wall as well, or at least get loose on that uphill. See, the hard part for me is when I'm around other cars, because like I can do the practice laps and qualifying by myself pretty well consistently. It's all just like once I get around these cars and I can't run my normal line like that, Johnson gets under us and I try to turn for that corner. Jesus. It is so rough trying to make everything work. We already got a lot of damage on the car, that's alright. I figure we're gonna have a lot of damage in the car here regardless. And I think we'll have to pit if it stays green. I'd be shocked if it stays green though. It usually doesn't. But I do remember like when we had a problem and we pitted under the caution, because I figured I'd have to pit for the fuel anyways. So I got the tires, and then like all hell broke loose after that, and we actually ran really well and worked our way forward. People are hitting up there on that uphill part, so there could be a caution there at some point, honestly. They brake super hard into this. I might be able to get under Jeff Burton. I do. He's gonna pull away going into the S's though. We're still top 30 right now, which is good. If we could stay around this top 30, I'd be super happy because we normally are right around here at Sonoma, it seems like. Sonoma's definitely the better of the two for us. I like Watkins Glen better, but for us in this career, Sonoma's been better for us by far. These guys brake super hard into the hairpin. We're gonna clear him. Kind of use Jeff Green to turn a little bit. That was beautiful. I could bully my way around a road course for sure. So that's always really nice. I honestly wonder if I could just like not take tires and just take fuel only. I think that's a bad idea though. Like even at an 11 lap race here, we'll have to see what the tire wear is when we go to pit. We honestly might have to just pit like right at the very end, take a splash of fuel and go or something. I don't know. Somebody went off the track up here. I'm going off the track up here. We're fine. Slow it down. They take this corner a lot faster than me behind me. But these hairpins, I can destroy them in. Kind of went way too shallow into that, but they get a good exit off of that one into these S's, I'll tell you that. These S's there are fast in too. Like I have to like nail my line for them not to get side by side with me in these S's. And I need Johnson to not pull out to the right of me again. He's pulled out to the right of me, same corner. He's gonna brake really hard into this too. Don't pull out in front of me, please. He didn't brake hard into this corner. Holy crap, where are these guys going? I was waiting for them to start braking, but they never did, and it made me overdrive the hell out of that corner. What the hell? I'm so confused. People are already pitting though, which is quite interesting. I'm just so confused. It seems like a lot of people pitted right there, honestly. So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Overshot turn one up the hill. Didn't get it turned back fast enough. They were talking about Steve Park struggling in the points. Yeah, I wish they would just talk about like how he blew up in the last race and stuff. Like recency stuff would make sense. Somebody behind us went off into the wall. I'm going off into the wall. Yeah, my car is getting very damaged. Oh, Kevin Harvick, help me to turn. Thank you. Come again. Oh, the 127 is flying by us here in the S's. I have to like kind of cut the S's a little bit, at least the first one, to make the second one easier. Because this corner, they're definitely a lot faster than me, and I have to like really get down here to get on throttle. But they brake so hard into this, it's crazy. But they kind of stopped a little bit because they just take like the outside lane and rip it. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm hitting this wall. Nope, we saved it. Saved it. Can you get back? Thank you. We're up to 21st. I think a couple guys in front of us pitted so far, which is not too bad. We honestly will be really close on making it on fuel anyways. Please don't hit me, Kevin. I've got to slow down so much more than you guys for that corner. Like, I don't know why, I just cannot get it to rotate in some of these tight corners like that. Try and take the uphill fast, but I can't go too fast because going out to that grass and hitting that wall sucks. See, I feel like they take that corner super quick and they're just gonna go out and like smack that wall or something, that opening, and they never do. I'm shocked. They're much quicker than me on the exit there. Harvick got by us. Oh, I'd missed the first S. I'm completely missing the second one just so I can make the turn. But I'd rather miss that turn than that big one, this big left-hander anyways. Okay, we're backing out. Oh my god, I about clipped Shane Hall because I was just trying to turn for the corner, but honestly, that crossover was awesome. They're not slowing down very much for this. They, like I said, they take that outside and just fly. Oh, I'm getting into Shane Hall. Thank you. Come again. Oh, are we gonna make it on fuel? Like, we just hit halfway, almost coming up to lap 6. Oh, it's gonna be so tight on fuel. I really have no clue, and you cannot run out of gas here. Like, that is the worst thing for sure, is running out of gas here. I think we can, I don't know, it's like almost coming up to lap 6. It's super close. I think we can make it if we're on the pace that we're on. It should make it, I think. But it's risky. It's a risky strategy. Holy crap, we almost got nailed by Steve Park. But they take that corner so fast, it's nuts. Some of the leaders are pitting now. So I'm wondering if we need to pit and just take like a splash of fuel, well, 4 tires would probably be wanted as well. Turn. Because the tires are definitely needed, I'll tell you that. But honestly, a lot shorter pit stop. Oh my God, Ryan Newman. Ow, I'm getting pushed so far out from that. You know what? I'm pitting this time. Getting out of these guys. Wait, is this the pit road right here? It is. Okay, thank goodness I slowed down. We don't need the damage fixed. Might as well get 1 can. Yeah, might as well get 1. Just get a full tank. Fuck it. It doesn't change the time on the tires anyways.
Okay, you got it.
We'll deal with it the way it is. Hopefully we can have a decent pit stop though, and we can come out of pit road and not be around anyone too crazy, because our car is pretty damaged already. So, are we gonna get slowed up here by Jeff Burton? Please don't. Okay, we're fine. Solid pit stop, no issues, but it was an 18.1, which wasn't great. 18.1 is slow. We are 41st now, which sucks. That was poor, but probably gonna be one of our worst efforts on a road course in a while. I know Watkins Glen has been bad for us in the past, but I think this season we did all right where we finished. I think we got a little lucky with where we finished. I think most of that race was just a caution fest, but need to see if we can just put in some solid laps here to the end and see where we could finish. The leader is right in front of us. I imagine they're going to go pit here soon, and we'll get our lap back, and we're not going to be a lap down, because if they just stay out and they can make it the whole way, that's going to be kind of sad, and then we're just going to finish a lap down, and we're probably not going to catch anybody. So hopefully that's not the case, and we can go up there and try and catch around where the leader's at, and hopefully some of those guys got a pit, and we'll gain some more spots. Yellow flag is out. We're getting our lap back right now. Like, the leader just pitted. We got our lap back, and the caution is out. But I think that's literally going to finish the race, because I think that there's going to be not enough laps, and we're just going to finish the race. Michael Waltrip lost it on the uphill, it looks like, and was rejoining. I think that's literally going to be the end of the race. Yep, that's going to be the finish of it. So I think we're going to finish like 40th then. I don't know what just happened there. That was crazy, because the leader literally went in the pit road, got our lap back, and then Michael Waltrip wrecked. And it looks like Jeff Gordon might be out front. Yeah, Jeff Gordon won. Wow, that's huge. Depends on where Dale Jarrett is on if he's going to take the points lead or not. Still get a decent bit of money there, so a little bit of happiness bonus. I don't know where that happiness bonus comes from. But who finished behind us? Where did we finish? We finished 35th. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's something. Bill Elliott finished last. Nobody blew their engine. Where did Dale Jarrett come in? Because that is huge for the points. Dale Jarrett finished all the way back in 14th. He led no laps, 121 points to Jeff Gordon out front, leading 3 laps. He's going to have 180. Jeff Gordon is going to be your new points leader. I don't think he ever pitted, and he started 23rd, and the caution came out perfect timing for him, and I think he was just farther back on track. He didn't pit yet and got a lucky win there, so it is what it is. You just get how the cookie falls sometimes, and if we would have stayed out, wait, we were around Steve Park, actually, I think, so he pitted. Who else were we around at the time? I think Shane Hall got by us. We were kind of around Johnson, so maybe we would have still been in the 20s or something. I don't know. So it would have been an interesting finish nonetheless, but we finished 35th, not the worst for us. And that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to have Daytona and Chicagoland. Daytona, we're going to have a shot to win for sure. We're still sitting 36th in points, a little bit ahead of Frank Kimmel, John Andretti, Casey Kane, and Shane Hall, who's last in the regular season points, because everybody else is a part-time driver. And I believe that Jeff Gordon just took the points lead with that win at Watkins Glen. He's been on fire lately. He went from 27 down to 27 up in that last race right there, which is huge. Junior is back to third place, 91 down. Mark Martin and Ricky Rudd round up top 5. Tony Stewart fell from 3rd, I think it was, all the way down to 6th. He struggled there for those 2 races. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I will catch you guys in the next one.